Welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Guys, it has been an amazing day so far. Trying to get through everything that's happening, but I did have some news that wasn't the best news, and I wanted to do a moment of silence for a really respectable person, a really great man who has passed away today from a heart attack. And I want to say, Tom, we are here with you. We are happy that you have been here and shared your life with us. Love, the peace, the happiness that you brought to everyone around you. And we let you go to be on the other side where we can communicate with you in a different way, and you'll be able to protect us in a way that you weren't able to do before. So, Tom Newman, we give you this moment of silence. All right, guys. All right, so Tom was a great soul, and he has helped many people, and unfortunately, he has met his time, but that is not to be sad, because remember, guys, the body that we have is just a vessel until we get to that next level. We're here for experience, understanding, touching lives, and giving back to the world. And by doing so, Tom has been able to do that and is able to share his love with everyone else. So we all put our prayers out there. I've got my candles lit for him, and that way he can find the light when it's needed. All right. Tom used to love this show, by the way. He used to brag about how amazing it is, and that his daughter, who is a part of this show, that would be Squirrel's dad, that's why we are bringing this up, has passed, and he used to tell her how proud he was, and this show actually brought them closer together. So if you watched the last show, which was Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, Squirrel dedicated that show to him because he was so amazed of how much growth that she had in her life by being a part of My Psychic Connection. So, Tom, not only was the last show for you, but this show's for you. Thank you for being a part of it and telling me that I was an amazing person as well. And this show is for you, and we appreciate everything that you've done for the people in your life. So, Squirrel, this is also for you as well. And we love you. We're here for you. We are your spiritual family. You can lean on us for anything. And all the people in this audience is here for you. So I know that was a little bit of a sadder note to start off with, but I did not see, I do see sadness when it does come to the loss of a loved one, but we also need to know that it's the birth of them in the spiritual world. So it's only shedding one skin to become who you were prior to being a human. And now he's back in spirit form and has the way to protect us and people around. So, you know, that's how it works. And he will have messages. I mean, he has shared messages with me, with her, but we don't want to communicate with him too soon, just due to the fact that we do not want to create an earthbound spirit. I usually wait about 6 months. That way they are capable of crossing over and being able to come back to communicate with us. 6 months is definitely a good time span for them to get the understanding that they don't have to be trapped here. They don't have to be stuck here, that they need to cross over to get, the transformation needs to be complete. And by going over to the other side and being able to have that completion. Squirrel says, thank you so much, Journey, and everyone here. I love you all. What an amazing message. What a great message. And, death is something that we see, and it does make us sad just because we physically can't see them. It doesn't mean they're not spiritually with us. And we learn that when we go through mediumship. That's one of the big ones here. So it is a big one. But I am here for you, Squirrel. So is everybody else. As you can see, make sure you guys send your love. Let's see those beautiful emojis for Squirrel, guys. Let's see all those squirrel emojis and hearts, guys. Give us all the hearts and squirrel emojis that you can. And in also doing so, guys, make sure you're giving us hearts, thumbs up, sharing us out, getting it as far and wide as we can. Guys, do know that we're going to get to some readings here in just a moment. And remember, guys, general reads, save those for the website. That's mypsychicconnection.com. Guys, make sure if you have a general, you can go over there. That way we don't let out any of your secrets. And that way we can talk one-on-one and get to a deeper understanding. Guys, free readings are 2 minutes long. If you'd like something longer, you can get a donated read, which you can get a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Guys, the 3Ms are not timed readings. So minis, mediums, and megas are not timed readings. Megas, you can ask multiple questions. It jumps you to the front of the list. And guys, we are doing credits. So every time someone donates, you guys get credits towards getting free readings for free paid readings. Not just a free reading, but a free paid reading, depending on how many credits you've earned. So let's get busy. Let's get to these readings, guys. Remember, if you got a legal or a medical question, guys, save those for the legal and medical professionals, because by law, we cannot answer those questions. And asking about pregnancy is a medical question. So by law, we can't answer the medicals or the legals, but we can definitely answer a lot of other things. So guys, make sure you put your specific question on the chat. That automatically gets starred and put in our chamber of questions. They come in. That's how we put them in order. So guys, if you go to our YouTube channel 2 hours ahead of time, you guys can actually put your questions in sooner. So only on YouTube does that happen. And what was that? I saw something and then it disappeared. Oh yes, all the hearts and stuff for Squirrel. Absolutely. Beautiful, 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 guys. All right. So we are going to get this night started here, and I hope everybody is ready. I know the universe is been freaking us out and making us feel emotions and things that we are typically not dealing with. But the energy is something that we can hold on to. We can use this to our benefit, even if it's crazy energy. So don't allow that to stop. If you see somebody being crazy, you see somebody acting out, there's a reason for it. Don't react to it. Take a step back. Look at the situation. How can you help the situation? Even helping a situation is taking a step back and not being a part of it at all. Sometimes that's even better for you, is to stay away from the situation because it doesn't affect you and it doesn't involve you. And if you get yourself involved, you're causing yourself to be involved, which was extra stress that your body didn't need. You didn't need, because you have your own stresses going on in your life. So make sure you assess the situation. All right. We got energy with all the squirrels and hearts, and Glenafee with all of her hearts. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. Squirrel does appreciate it. She is watching the show with us tonight. Guys, she knows that she's got our psychic family here with her. And Glenafee, we need a question from you, sweetheart. We need a question from you. So if you could post your question, that would be very helpful. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take our first question of the night. Who do we got? We got Gemma. Gemma says, Adam has booked to go to a small music festival. His angry, aggressive ex always goes. They haven't seen each other since the breakup. Feeling weird about him going. Feeling weird about he's going to feel around her. Will he be safe? Honestly, I definitely felt like he was going to be safe. I did not feel that he was in any type of danger. So I just get that she is a little, I do get that she's crazy. Don't get me wrong. I I do get the crazy energy with it, but the only thing she would do is try to cause a spectacle. I definitely feel that things are going to come about, and he's going to finally put that block between them, Gemma. So I don't really feel like you have to worry about her trying to cause a problem. I really feel like he's going to put his foot down. I don't feel like if he sees her, he's not going to say, oh, hey, how's it going? He's going to be like, nope, bye. Bye. He's going to turn around. He's not going to want to be around her at all. So, I mean, yeah, she will see him and try to talk to him, but he is completely avoiding her. He is not giving her the time of day. He is not doing any of this. I definitely feel like things between you and him are strong. I feel like things are going to get better. I feel like he is going to think about you this entire time. I know he's going there to have a good time, but I do not feel like this is I do not feel like this is going to be a problem. I don't. So I feel like you can let those fears go and allow yourself to go in the right direction with letting go of those fears, because he's not going to have anything that he needs to all right. Well, I don't feel like the fear needs to stick around. Make sure you're taking care of that. I know it is a fear. You're always going to think that. Don't do that to yourself. And back of the house, did we all right, we got that taken care of? Okay. I see it. But guys, I know the energies are crazy because Mars is in Cancer, and we've got 3 water signs, and they're all smashing into us. We're feeling a buttload of emotions. There's a lot of different aspects to that. So I'm going to direct you guys over to the transits and you on our YouTube channel as Squirrel goes through that individually, each one individually, so you guys can understand what it is that you guys are feeling and what stars and what position. And she really just gives you guys your astrology forecast for the week. So guys, make sure you're checking out the transits and you on our YouTube channel. All right, let's keep it going. Yes, lots of emotions. Geez, 3 water signs. Absolutely. Let me know if I can ask one question it's just one question for 6 minutes, sweetheart. All right. But remember, megas, things like that can jump the line. That's why the megas are a big one. So everybody who has donated, you guys are on the list. But remember how they go up the list. All right. So mega's the only one that can jump you to the front of the list. So let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we got to make a reading. Who do we got to make a reading? No. There we go. All right, Glenn Fee, you are right after this donation. All right, Casey says, first of all, my hugs and loves to Squirrel. My question is about work, of course, laugh out loud. There is so much politics going on. Do I stay? Do I say the promotion is coming / worth it? All right, so when it comes to your promotion, yes, I definitely feel like the promotion is coming. I do feel like things are going to come about. I do feel that what's happening with the politics at work currently, I don't feel like this is not going to stay this way. This energy is going to change when you make these moves. When you get into this position, you're going to be able to create a balance, which is going to end all this negative energy, all these negative forces, all these things that are going on. I definitely feel like you won't have to be stressing it. I don't feel like that is where you are at. I don't feel that is the direction that this company is going to go in. So as for leaving the job, I do feel like other careers are available to you. I don't feel that this is something that you are going to need to do. You can stay where you're at, but I don't feel the energy that says leave. Don't be there no more. I do feel like you are going to be able to create a balance here, and you're going to be able to charge ahead and make good progress and kind of end some of this politics going on at work as you can balance things out. People are all trying to, it's a power struggle right now. There's a position that's about to become available. Everybody's trying to show that they're dominant. I can do this. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And nobody's looking at them. That's the thing. No one's looking at them, but they're trying to have this pissing contest. Who's going to get this bigger reach? She goes, there's just so many problems. Yeah, but you're going to be able to solve those problems. You're not going to have to keep, dealing with those problems. So the thing is that people are creating problems so they can solve them, so they can look like, oh, look at me, I solved the problem. I'm so great. You don't have to do that. They know what your skills are. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for skills. They're not looking for shit starters, because that's what's happening right now. There's a lot of shit starters. They're causing a bunch of problems. Plus, the person whose position is available, does he want the role? No. No. All I see with him in this role is that he's trying to act like King Koopa and just do whatever it is that he wants to do. And the thing is that he's going to get himself in trouble. He's going to want to step down. He's not going to like what's going on. So I definitely feel like things are going to come together. So I don't feel like the job situation is going to continue to keep being stressful. So the other thing is I feel like you're second guessing. I feel like you're second guessing the position because of the drama that's being created. But again, I see you creating a balance, and that all dies down. It's not going to stay this way. I don't feel like you're going to stay in this. This job is not going to stay in this negative position that it's in currently. So I do feel like things are going to come together. I feel like you're in a good position. If you decide that you want to leave now, should I talk to him about it or my VP? Talk to the VP. Go directly to the VP. I know you don't want to step on anybody's toes, but in this scenario, there's too much drama in the circle. So you need to go to a higher up to make that happen, to change that dynamic, the way things are running currently. Because I don't feel like you're in that position to where you could have a normal conversation with him. So you need to go to the VP. I feel like that is your best bet. But don't put yourself in a situation where this doesn't feel right. So I want you to take charge, in a sense of charge of yourself, in order to show them that you're ready to rock this. Now, like I was going to say to you about outside work, I did feel that you would find something else, but I didn't see that until June. So you would still be in this position up until that point. She goes, I am second guessing if I should apply or just stay put. If you stay put, the drama's is still going to sit here and escalate, and it's going to make you not like this job anymore. So it's going to make you feel a certain type of way. Don't stay in this position and just wait for another job, because you will get a dirty taste in your mouth and you will hate it. Don't do that to yourself. Talk to the VP, let him know that you are ready to take on this role. And in all honesty, the VP would rather see you in this role than anybody else. I do not see the VP wanting anybody else but you. So you have been mentioned and you've been talked about before about this role. Don't allow yourself to get, all tied up and then not feel like you can do it, or stay hushed because everybody's trying to ruffle feathers to try to see if they can't be important. But what they're seeing is that people are causing problems, and that is not what they're looking for. They're not seeing problem solving. They're seeing people turning things to shit. They're turning things to shit, and the VP does not like it. With you, balance comes, organization comes, roles are going to be made. People are going to fall back in line. They may not like it at first, but you know what? This is a job. You have to follow rules. They need direction, or they go all willy-nilly. This is why not everybody in the world owns their own business, because some people just can't do it. Some people just can't do it. They need that. They need that structure. She goes, it's a freaking mess. Yeah, I see that. But I saw you creating the peace. So talk to the VP. This is going to be great for you. I also see this is going to bring you more money too, which is something you're looking for. And congratulations are definitely needed for you, because I keep seeing that this is going to keep getting better for you. That's why I don't want you to leave this position, because there's something in this job that's going to help you further your career later on. She goes, and the VP is a little questionable at the moment, but not to the point where you can't talk to him, create some type of balance. He's going to see order and direction with you. And I feel as though that he's going to be happy with all the decisions that you decide that you're going to make and how you're going to solve 99% of these problems. Now, you're never going to solve all the problems, but I do feel as though that you will be able to solve the problems that they have currently. And that's great. You're going to give them direction, because that is what's needed right now. That's why there's so many problems. Everybody doesn't know what's going on. The guy that had this position is leaving and he doesn't care. And basically, he's like, hey, everybody. He farts in the room and then he walks out. And then everybody else is left to deal with that. That's what he's doing. He's not. And then everybody else is stirring the pot to try to show them that, oh, I can solve this. I can do this. Look at how strong I am. It's a mess. It's a mess. So don't allow that to continue to keep carrying on, or the energy that you need to speak up. She goes, okay, I'll talk to the boss man. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Make sure you talk to the boss man. Get that all squared away. You're good. You're good. This is a golden job. And I keep seeing the reason why I want you to stay here is that you're going to get something more from it. This is going to help further your career later on down the line. So stay put. Don't have to go anywhere. Talk to the VP. Get your promotion and see how things change for you. Should I wait? No. Talk to him now. It's time. It's definitely time. I think the last time we talked, it was about 20. It was like 2 weeks that you were supposed to have that communication. This is the time frame. Casey, kick ass and take names, girl. We are on your side. We know you're going to get this job. We're very proud of you. You work so hard for it, and you've got such positive vibes at home, but there's such negative vibes at work. Take those positive vibes that you're getting from home right now and bring them to work. Change the atmosphere. You have the power. I see it within you. And you know you have the power. You're just hiding from the chaos currently. But I would say that you're not technically hiding. You're obsessing the chaos. You're like observing everything. She says, okay, love you all. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And she put, thank you with a beautiful star. Love, love, love that. All right. That's the star from Streaming Star Network. But definitely, you got this, girl. I'm telling you, you are in a great position. And to hold on to this and create that balance at work like you do at home. Don't allow this to overwhelm you. This is going to give you a skill that you haven't had, but it's about to come. So get ready for it, because it's definitely going to help you in the long run. With that, I thank you. Casey, thank you so much for that question. What a beautiful question. Great energy. I know energies are chaotic. This has a lot to do with that Mars, Cancer energy, depending on where things are. Now, mind you guys, all these energies that come from these planets do have something to do with every person's natal chart. So if you have a natal chart and it has the moon in a certain sign and the sun in a certain sign and Mars and Venus and all these different planets are on these different signs in different places and different degrees, and they all mean different things. Guys, if you want to know that type of information, you can go to mypsychicconnection.com, check out Astro Squirrel, and she can give you guys a natal chart reading. So that's 1 hour to spend with her. And I'm learning the mathematics. I can see it psychically, but to see it on the charts, I have to look at the charts. But the funny thing is that Squirrel gets ready to tell me something that's in the chart. And I'm like, oh, blah, 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 because I already saw it. And she's like, yes, yes. How do you do that? So I'm going to teach her what I know, and she's going to teach me what she knows, and then we're going to be a force to reckon with, all right? Okay, see, thank you so much. And guys, check out mypsychicconnection.com. You guys get 3 free minutes when you sign up. We got a lot of great psychics on there. So even psychics that you haven't seen here on the show, they're over on the site. So you guys can get that one-on-one private read with anybody you would like. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Who do we got next? Whoop, whoop. We got a 6-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. We got Glenafee. All right. Says, hi, Ryan. 3 questions. Annual promotions are happening next week, and it's a big one. Nervous about moving to Colorado. Will I buy a house or a condo there later in a year? Did my aunt that died last year? Okay. Squirrel, a lot of good prayers, vibes. Annual increases are next week to receive a good increase. Okay. So I'm gonna go with what I'm seeing here when it comes to the jobs increase. I definitely feel you are going in the right direction. So this is a good promotion for you. I definitely feel like things are going to come together. I do feel as though your nerves are high. I get a lot of nervous energy. I get a lot of things going on that is making you second guess yourself quite a bit. Don't second guess yourself. That is really weighing you down. When it comes to your job, you are golden. You are a golden child. I see you kicking ass and taking names and really getting the job done. I'm also seeing promotion for you and change for you. So I don't feel like you're going to stay in the same position that you've been in currently for all this time. I really do feel like things are going to add up, come together. You're getting a big pay increase, but it also comes with more work. And that's how it came through for me, is like it's showing me that it's a new work for you. Things are going to get a little bit more complicated, but not to the point where you can't handle it. So like I said, this also comes with a new title. So this is a promotion. Now, this job does not look like it exists currently. This looks like a new title that they're creating because they need to be able to balance things out. And by having this new job title, she goes, in another company or the same? I'm currently getting the same company. Now, it's funny you said that because I did see someone knocking at the door, giving you another opportunity. Now, with the same company, you're going to be able to grow into a new position that doesn't exist. So their eyes are on you when it comes to this position. So they're going to talk to you here within these next few weeks. Now, with the new company coming in, we're looking at that at a later date. We're looking at, we're going at the end of June, going to July timeframe. Nothing today. Nothing right now. And I honestly don't see that job as it comes off. This is a great job. We can do this and that for you, blah, blah, blah. Really hyping it up. The job is bullshit. The job is straight up bullshit. It's all hype. Do not leave this position, this job, to go to that job. So I get a lot of hype. They want to bring you in. Everything's great. And then they tell you you're going to make so much money. And then they're going to tell you all the loopholes of how to make the money and how insanely impossible it is to make that money or to get to these quotas in order to get to that money. See, they trick you. And she put, what? Yeah. So she said, okay. So the one that's like sing-songy dance, oh my God, you can do this and you can make this much money and blah, 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 blah. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's fake. It's fake. Is it possible to make that money? Yes. But you would have to work all day, every day in order to make their quotas. That's why they make them so high. She goes, but will my current be okay with me relocating? Absolutely. I did feel like they were welcomingly opening up this opportunity, which could make you remote. I don't feel like you would physically have to be there at all. You could do all your meetings online. You would be able to do this from home. You would have to do meetings, though. There would be like a lot of like Zoom calls or however they do it, you know. But that's what I see. I do feel like you would have to have some one-on-ones, but I saw a lot of documentation, a lot of things coming your way. So it's almost like you're delegating things. It keeps saying like you're delegating work and creating balance and keeping things almost kind of like a Casey's getting a whole new, you know, world of what the hell is this? And she's got to figure it out. You are on the same thing, but with her job, the job already has a structure. With your job, this is a completely new position. There's no structure. You, Glenafee, will be the person that has to create the structure to this job. She says, Ryan, you're amazing. Well, thank you. But you are going to have some work ahead of you because this job has never existed prior to them creating it. You are going to have to create the boundaries. You're going to have to create all the different things to this job. They're basically going to say, this is what we want you to do. Congratulations. And you're going to be like, well, where the hell's the structure? You have to build it. You have to build it. You're going to have to delegate quite a bit in order to make this work. And I get that you are 100% pumped to do this because it's new for you. It's not the same. You get tired of the same thing over and over and over and over. Everybody does. Everybody gets tired of that over and over. But Glenafee, this is going to be amazing. I want you to tell me all about it. And if you need any help with the structures, you know we're here for you. You can come here on the show or you can go onto the website, but definitely you got this. She goes, I'll have to negotiate after my increase. Exactly. And she said, oh, honey, you got this. You're rocking it. Don't worry. Don't let anybody get you down. You really have the ability to move forward. Okay. Don't let that nervousness, because we will get nervous and then we'll tell ourselves, we can't do this. We can't do. You can do it. You've got Cancer energy. We got Gemini. If you're a Gemini, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Scorpio, you're feeling a lot of power right now. And it's not going away. This is a time for these signs to regain their power that has made them feel vulnerable here in the past. They're getting like a recharge. Mars is like, I'm going to charge all these little bastards up. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? She says, oh, yeah, I am. And she put laugh out loud. The energies are really strong, and all these water signs that are coming in right now, making us feel all these emotions, even though it feels like crazy, hectic energy, we're supposed to feel that. We need to feel that. We need to be able to let go of past things that hold us back and turn our lives into crazy. And she goes, a little Gemini in me. Absolutely. And you guys, just so you know, everybody has the signs in their chart. They're just spread out. We just got to figure out where those signs land in your chart. And again, like I said, no one do know better to explain those charts as my little friend Squirrel. So she's going to help you guys with the seeing it in the chart. But I can definitely tell you when I see it psychically and how that comes through. And I can't wait to work with her one-on-one because we're going to do a show for you guys, doing a lot of astrology for you guys. So get ready because it's a-coming. It's a-coming. All right, Glenafee, thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, who do we got next? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. We got Sabrina. Sabrina says, hello, someone help my mom to open up her own cafe. If so, do you see when? Okay, so when it comes down to the mom situation, opening up a cafe, I really feel as though that some organization needs to happen first. I feel like licensing needs to be checked out. Make sure that she knows everything that she needs to be doing. So it's saying to get things in order. That means, what does she need to open a cafe? What licenses do she need? What training and certificates that she needs? Because I feel like there's a few of those that she doesn't realize that she needs to get taken care of before she can even open the doors. You know, there's no location if you don't have all your paperwork lined up. People are going to take her more seriously if she's got her documents in order, her training in order. There's a few classes that she's going to have to take, especially with handling food. There's some little things that she's going to need there. If she already has that available to her, congratulations. But it's saying get things in order for her. She will be able to open it. I don't see the brick and mortar being the problem. I don't see getting all the plates, but the documentation, classes, things that she needs to know before those doors open. Because if the health department walks in and you don't have that, there goes the business. It's closed before it starts. You're going to have these certifications. So she needs to make sure she's got those. That stood out very strongly for me. I know in certain states they have, I know this sounds silly, it's even a hand washing certificate, meaning that you know how to wash your hands properly. And if you don't have that certificate, you cannot serve. You cannot open a restaurant. You cannot do any of that. Will someone buy the cafe for her? I see help. I wouldn't necessarily they buy it for her, but I get that there is help. So I don't see anybody buying it for her. Unless she went into business with somebody else, then that would be a partnership. But currently, I don't see this as a partnership. So I don't see anybody willing to put their neck out on the line at this moment. But I did see helping hands. If she wanted to put her hands in the mud and get things done, she would be able to do it that way. So there would be people that would help, like financially from the bank, or small loans that she could get because she's a woman opening a business. There are things that you could look at, grants and things. She says, can you see roughly when she would? I don't get a date because there's a lot of things that aren't complete. So that means that she's got to put forth more effort than the effort that's being put forth right now. So once she starts putting forth that effort, a date will appear. Currently, I'm not seeing one. This doesn't mean that this is just a pipe dream. That just means she needs to put forth more effort because the dream is not coming together at the moment. Sabrina, I hope that helps, and let her start looking into this, because once she starts looking for those helping hands and those loans that are for women who create businesses and things like that, she'll be on the right path. She'll be able to make this happen. But right now, she's got to put forth more effort. And even if you help her get there, that's still another helping hand, helping her get to her dream. Sabrina, thank you so much for your question tonight. I do appreciate it, guys. We appreciate everybody that comes here. We love talking to all of you guys. You guys make our day. You don't realize how something that you're going through, and she said makes sense. Something that you're going through helps somebody else that's going through something. And they see something from your perspective, and then the perspective of the reading, and then an answer is provided for them without realizing it's not even the question they were going to ask, but it was something that they could relate to. We learn, we grow from each other, and that's why we come together here on My Psychic Connection to provide a safe space and an amazing spiritual family for you guys all to feel like, hey, I've got somewhere to be. I got somewhere I feel safe and comfortable, and I can talk to these people, and you guys create bonds with us, and we get invested. And I know from speaking to a lot of you here in the audience that you guys get invested in other people's life stories. Like you want to see them succeed, or you want to see them take the advice and actually do what it said and stand up for themselves, or to break free from sadness or depression. There's so many things that have happened here on My Psychic Connection over the 15-year span of me being live on radio, and the 5 years that I've been doing lives here on, on Facebook and YouTube. I mean, I've just watched all of this turn and change, and it's been such a creative, beautiful story, and watching so many people grow. And then some people, they go away because things have benefited for them and they're doing well, and they took the advice, and then something may come into their life, and then we get the chance to see them again and help fix what new has happened. And sometimes they just come to watch. They just come to watch and be a part. And, we like to tell jokes and have a good time here and talk with you guys. We're not all, we're serious, but when we have a little bit of playtime, sometimes you got to cut that seriousness up with an amazing joke. All right. Well, guys, don't forget, after my show tonight, we've got Cassidy, the card slinger, slinging those amazing cards. She's probably got about 30 cards on her desk right now going, which ones do I use tonight? And guys, she plays an amazing game. She's going to do a reading with you guys with the ridiculous deck. Guys, check that out. It's absolutely hilarious. There have been a couple cards she's had to remove because some of them were pornographic, and she was like, nope. She was so embarrassed when that card popped up, was something about like a pornographic owl or something. And she was so embarrassed, she had to cover it up. She's like, oh my God. It was great, guys. So make sure you guys are tuning into her show. Absolutely beautiful woman. She is on it. She's on point, like everybody that we have here. We've got one of the most amazing spiritual families I've ever had in my life. And I'm so thankful that they are here with me. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's take the next question. Who do we got? I almost said the next card. Who's our next question? We got Audrey. Audrey says, hey there, amazing people. Yesterday, my brother put an offer on a house. Today, there are 35 offers. Can you see him getting this particular house? Funny, it's 4 houses down from our dad. And she said, thanks. So, Audrey, when it comes down to this situation, unfortunately, when it comes to this house, I do not see this is the house that he is going to get. I do see somebody coming in being really ridiculous with this offer. And I can tell you right now that that's not going to work out for him. But I did see another house popping up that he is going to absolutely love. And I'm talking about love, love, love this property. It's in 2 days. 2 days he's going to find this property. Now he's going to find out Monday that this house is, the offer he put on this house was denied. She put, yeah, I figured, laugh out loud. But 2 days later, he finds a house. So basically he's going to be looking this weekend. He's going to find a house and he's going to want to put an offer in on it. He's going to love this house. And by golly, he's going to get it. He is going to get it. She said, wow, okay. So this opens up the door for you to be able to take over your brother's house. So it's like the universe is working in your favor. And I want you to let it happen. Watch him. Keep motivating him to keep doing what he's doing, because he is getting on the ball. He is there. He is working on everything to make this happen. And you are going to get it. She said, sweet, laugh out loud. And the thing is that this is beautiful energy. I mean, it couldn't be more suiting for you guys. And this is going to make Wes dance for joy, which is something you've been waiting for this whole damn time. This whole time. I can't wait for the sweet energy to pour in for you the rest of the way, because we're halfway full, girl. Let's get to the top. Let's get to the top. Good stuff there, Audrey, and thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. Guys, do realize that when you guys ask these questions for us, with us, that it is definitely you guys opening up to us and feeling safe. And we thank you for trusting us with your questions. She goes, other than his B girlfriend. Yes, beautiful. Laugh out loud. Absolutely. Don't worry about her. You already know what she is. You said it with the B. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep having fun here. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Haley T. Haley says, hello. Will I be less distracted / more focused when I go back to school, back to physical therapy school in August? The first time didn't go so well. I have retaken courses because of it, and thank you. So yeah, you allowed yourself to get distracted, but the reason, and I mean, I know there was another person involved why you got distracted and that energy started flowing that direction, but I also got a sense of you feeling sad. So there was a form of depression that was happening while going through the schooling because you were really retracting yourself. And then everybody said, oh, you should take a little break and do this and do this. Well, you started to do that, and then that absorbed you. So you need to find a way to balance a little bit of pleasure time and a lot of study time. Now, don't burn yourself out on studying, but I'm going to tell you to not cram. Do not cram. Study. There's a difference. Study, absorb it, read it once. Okay, I'm going to go back and read it again. You're studying. Cramming is doing everything at once, putting so much pressure on yourself. That's when you're taking a test, sweetheart. Cram, kind of review everything. Then you're cramming for your final or you're cramming for a test. But do study, reread things. Make sure you're getting everything back on track, okay? Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed and just taken back by all the energy that's there. I do know that it happens. I know it's happened to you. And, you know, make sure that you find yourself at peace. Do not stress yourself. Do not put yourself in that depression. It is not necessary. You don't need that type of energy. So breathe when you take it. Know that you're going to pass it. Stop doubting yourself. That's the other thing, too, is that doubt. When you're reading, you're not absorbing. You're just reading. So don't allow yourself to feel like that, to do that, to be like that, because I definitely feel like things can come about. Yes. So I definitely feel like you're in a good spot. All right. So Haley, keep the balance. But thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted myself. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Get my ass out of the distraction mode. Let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? Who do we got? We got Taylor. Says, hey, Journey. How does Carla feel about me? We both have a crush on each other, I think. Oh, girl. Yes. Yes. If the dirty thoughts in both y'all's minds was put into a movie, it would have 3 X's beside it, okay? So, yes, crushes. There is a crush, but there's a lust, too. So, know that there's that lustful feeling. It's not just a crush. Okay, there's a curiosity, there's all kinds of stuff there for you, but I want you to be careful because you could put your heart into it and it could only be that lust energy, because right now that's what I'm feeling that's really high right now. I'm not getting emotional feelings. I'm getting sexual feelings, puppy dog feelings, ooh, you're sexy feelings, but I'm not getting anything deeper that would show that this could go somewhere or go a lot further. It definitely feels like a interest in some type of way, but I don't get that it's got any type of romance behind it. So this is a little bit of brown chicken, brown cow, but no, I'm going to love you forever. So there's a difference with this energy. Now, can it go in the love you forever moment? Absolutely. It definitely can. but I don't feel that energy currently. And I think you guys need to be able to put that together in order for you guys to figure that part out. I don't feel that this is going to, go away. I don't feel like if you don't explore this, it's not going to stay on your mind constantly, because I do feel like it's going to stay on your mind constantly. So I really want you to figure out what it is that you want to do. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question, Taylor. Thank you so much for your question. All right. That was very lustful. It was a very lustful energy. All right. Oh, definitely. We're going to keep it going, guys. We're going to keep it going. All right, Katie, we need your question. There we go, sweetheart. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys, because in 9 minutes, we've got Cassidy the Card Slinger right after my show. So, guys, make sure you guys are tuning into that. Let's go ahead and take the next question in line. Who do we got? All right, we got a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. Oh, we got Diane. Diane says, hi, will I find any and love again? Okay. I'm looking at things when it comes to love for you. I get extreme sensitivity currently with you. Almost like your heart is bleeding. There's a lot of emotions from your past that are coming up that's kind of blocking you from allowing the door to open for you to accept anyone into your heart right now. So there's a part of you that's like, I want love and I want things to get that symbolic feeling and I want everything to be okay. But your past has kicked your ass. And your heart is bleeding, and it's what's blocking you. All that fluid that stands in front of you, because your kindness has been taken for a weakness one too many times. You've had abuse. I see a lot of verbal abuse. I keep seeing that there is a lot of things. I think that if you open the door for love, you're going to have to open up the floodgates and to accept what you're feeling and maybe communicate a little bit better on a more private level, like having a one-on-one with myself or one of the other psychics where you can release what is holding you back or allowing you to feel okay when someone's trying to do something for you. Then all of a sudden you're feeling, oh, I don't want to accept a gift in the same way because I'm scared I'm going to get hurt. Even if it's a flower, if it's anything, I just feel this, you've got these barriers up and that's holding back that bleeding heart. And in order for you to feel that balance and love, you're going to have to release all of that. And I'm going to call it blood because that's what I'm calling it. It's a bleeding heart. And it's a wave of emotions, and you're feeling it stronger now than ever. We've got 3 water signs kicking your ass right now with all these emotions. And if I were around you, I'd give you a hug because you certainly need one. But the minute you got a true hug, you would collapse. You would lose the feeling in your legs. You would just lose all of that energy. And I don't want you to have to feel that way. And I'm sorry that you are feeling that, but I definitely feel like things are going to get better, but you really need this. You really need this release. Diana H, this is not for you, sweetheart. I definitely feel like this energy is going to change for you, but it starts with communicating. It starts with communicating, and I really feel like you need to. All right. Thank you so much for your question, Diane W. That was a hard one because I felt so much. She says, so very true. Thank you. You are so welcome. But I really would talk to a priest, talk to anybody that is like a spiritual energy that you can release, that you can feel safe with letting out all of this information. I would normally say talk to a friend, but the things that are on your heart are things you don't want people to know. So talk to a spiritual advisor, a priest, a psychic, whoever you choose that you feel comfortable with. A high priestess. I never mention them, but I want to mention them because you need to make sure that you're talking to that right person that's going to keep what you're telling them confidential. And with that, I thank you so much for that question. What a deep question. Wow. All right, guys, I'm running out of time here, so I got to get to this next question. Who do I got next? All right. We got Katie P for a 3-minute reading. Whoop, whoop. Katie says, can you please see if Jordan's parents will be supportive of our relationship? Okay, so Katie, when it comes to your guys' relationship, there's been an up and down with this relationship. So they're not going to come off rude, but they're not coming out with a celebration. So I don't feel like they're excited about it. They're watching to see how you two interact with each other. Because they're scared to see what's about to happen next. Because they've seen how he's acted. And I'm going to tell you, they don't approve of how he acts. So it's not you that they're upset with, but they're watching him as a sign to make things change. How do we make that change? How does that change? What do I do here? That's what is needed right now. So I definitely feel as though they're not upset with you, but they are watching him like a hawk. They're watching him like a hawk. Will they be okay that I have 3 kids? Again, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. It's not you they're watching. It's him. They've watched him in other relationships. They've watched him in relationship with you. He's talked about things. He can get angry very easily. So they want to see how this is because they don't want to get attached to people. Is he trying to change things? He is trying. I'm not going to take that from him because he is trying. He doesn't want to break up. No, I'm not saying that he wants to break up. He is trying. He's putting forth the effort. But try your best to work with him. Take a minute to take a step back. If he gets a little heated, find out why. Ask a question. If he seems like he needs a little bit of space, allow him that moment to calm down. If you don't want to get a heated answer, that may hurt your feelings. She goes, why does he get angry? Honey, I'm not that type of doctor, but I can tell you he has got some anger issues, like bipolar type energy. Now, I'm not diagnosing him, just so we're clear. That is not a diagnosis. And I feel like he needs to go to a doctor to see about that. She goes, yeah, what we realize, we need space. Yeah, exactly. Give your guys, when you guys are angry, if you get angry, or if he gets angry, give each other space. That is most needed. Trust me, it's going to go a long way. It may seem like, I want to be able to get this off my chest and say no, do it when you're calm, because when you're angry, hateful, and you don't want to be hateful. All right, guys, that is it. Cassidy the Card Slinger is starting right now. Guys, tune in to our next show. Cassidy the Card Slinger. This is Journey Ryan. You guys have a beautiful evening, and I will see you guys again on Monday.